Today we're going to be checking out the BlackWidow V4X mechanical gaming keyboard by Razer. So in the box, what you're going to get, of course, is the keyboard, an instruction manual, and some stickers inside of the manual. So upon unboxing this keyboard, first impressions were pretty good overall. It's got a lot of things going on here. It has an aluminum backplate which feels cold to the touch, and this is going to make it feel a lot more durable. Then you can see there's also going to be a nice roller here for you to adjust your volume by default. It's not going to be pressable where you can pause or mute or anything like that. And then it's also going to have some macro keys here which can be customized in the software, which we'll go over in a little bit here. Flipping over to the back of the keyboard, you can see that there is going to be text on here. It says "For gamers by gamers." That's Razer's slogan. You can also see there's going to be grips all over the keyboard. That's going to keep the keyboard stable while typing. And then there's going to be a 6-degree angle leg as well as a 9-degree angle leg for you to choose your posture on how you wish to type on the keyboard. And a super cool feature is going to be the cable. It's going to have different channels that you can route it to. That way there's not a cable dragging across your desk in the wrong direction and making it look more cluttered. So very nice of Razer to include this. And then this entire back part is going to be made of plastic. Just because it is going to be plastic on the back does not mean it's going to be cheap. Here's a quick bend test for you guys to see how bendable this thing really is. And I am pretty much using all my strength here, and this thing's not wiggling, not bending, nothing. So very, very sturdy. Now, of course, as you know, this is going to be the BlackWidow V4X edition, and there is going to be a regular one as well as a Pro. The main differences between both of them is some of them have wrist rests, some of them have more RGB lights, and then a few other minor features like detachable cables. However, with the X version here, this is going to be the more bare bone, and it's still going to be really nice when you compare it to the other keyboards. It's going to have double shot ABS keycaps, and basically what that means is they're going to be very thick and it's not going to wear out over time. And they're also going to have see-through lighters, which lets the lights shine through them. And then the key switches we're using on this keyboard are going to be the yellows. As you can see here, they are going to be linear and quiet. They also come in a green option that's more clicky and loud, similar to blues if you're used to using other mechanical keyboards. So what I love about this keyboard is that it is going to have a foam inside of the actual keyboard, and it's also going to have lubricated key switch stabilizer. So that's going to create a more smooth and refined typing experience. And here's a quick typing test for y'all to hear what this thing actually sounds like. So overall, the typing test was great. The lubricated stabilizers really made it feel smooth, and the foam inside of the keyboard also made it sound and feel much smoother than a lot of keyboards without those sort of features. So as you can see here, this keyboard also does have RGB lights, and it's also going to connect via USB-A to the computer. There's not going to be any wireless options with the V4X model of this keyboard. So without the software, you can do a little bit of customizing, and what you can do is you can hold a function and adjust the brightness. So if I hold F11, you can see that the lights go dim, and then if I hold F12, the lights brighten up. And this is the brightest setting, and they're pretty bright overall in this very lit environment that I have here with a big light. Now if I actually turn these lights off and show you the RGB lights, you can see that they are significantly brighter in darker environments, and these definitely have a very nice shine to them, and Razer really likes making their products have a nice vibrant RGB glow to them. So a quick run through with the Synapsys software. Basically every key here can be customized and configured to do something different. All you do is you click on it, and then you can choose between the options here. So here we have keyboard functions, then you have a bunch of different options here. Then you have mouse functions, you have inner device, which is multiple Razer products, switch lighting effects, Razer hypershift, a lot of features here as you can see. If we scroll down a little here, we do have gaming mode. If we do enable in game, basically what this does is disable the Windows key along with the menu key. And then you can also check these as well if you don't want those to activate in the middle title of your game. Then scrolling up, you can see there's a hypershift mode button, which can be configured here. And then if you want to switch profiles or create profiles, that can be created there. And then they're also in the profiles tab up here. Going back to the keyboard, you can also see that there is going to be a lighting tab, and here you can adjust the brightness. This can be done in the software or it can be done on the keyboard as I demonstrated earlier. And then there's also going to be switch lighting off modes. This is basically if you want the lights to automatically turn off when your screen turns off or after a certain number of minutes, and I believe 15 minutes is the max. And then if we scroll down here, we can see there are some quick lighting effects, like if you want a static color, you can get a color there and choose from it, or if you wanted to breathe between two different colors, you can go ahead and do that here. And there's going to be a bunch of different other options as you can see here. So this is going to be a solid keyboard if you want a Razer BlackWidow V4. They do have better models such as the regular 4 or even the Pro version. Those are going to be very similar to this, but those just have some bells and whistles that are not necessarily going to make it better, just kind of some nice quality of life things. Now if you want to see a dedicated software video with this keyboard, be sure to click the video up here. And with that being said, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.